This is acacia flat roof. These trees are barely 5 years old. They are drought resistant and they provide resilience to the community. As you can see, this sap, this tree is oozing out a sap which can be used as a stabilizer for carbonated drinks instead of carbon dioxide. We use this organic element which looks like resin. Basically, there are two types of acacia that oozes out the resin. We have acacia karoo and acacia flat roof. This is the acacia karoo or acacia flat roof resin, which is harvested probably in summer between August, October, and to January, which is in summer. It gives us this kind of quality. In winter, it doesn't give us the sap. This is Peleostigma thonin or monkey bread. What we plan to do with this species, which is drought resistant, is to develop community resilience by both adaptive and mitigatory measures, producing carbon sinking food systems. We want to develop this species by creating value propositions. This species naturally, through indigenous knowledge systems, it produces many therapeutic elements in it. We want to develop infant porridge from it, or therapeutic porridge, and also develop a byproduct of animal feed from it. On average, when harvesting this species, on average, one fully mature tree will give us at least 150 kg of its seeds. Now, this is the first stage of crushing the monkey bread. Though it has been crushed, but it can be crushed to a finer state. Now I'm on my way to the grinding mill where I will crush it further. This monkey bread is now over 8 months old. This is on an experimental level. We were looking at the post-harvest effects after harvest. This is the community grinding mill where I'm taking the monkey bread to be further processed. After crushing for the second time, this is how it looks. It's a little bit finer, but it also requires some further processing to separate the animal feed from the people feed. After further processing the monkey bread, this is how it looks. It's a little bit mixed grain, but we need some further processing where we will separate the animal feed from the people feed. But we are almost there. It's better than what it was before. So we need more equipment that suits this processing, because the grinding mill is strictly for maize production, milling mill for people consumption. Since this is a new product being introduced, the owners are not comfortable in mixing with this for people feed, like the grinding mill for the milling mill with this stuff, because some people will see it will eventually mix with their products and become uncomfortable with it. But after this, we are going into the sieving process. After the second stage of grinding, we need to sieve it so that we remove the animal feed from the people feed. So now what remains in the feed now goes to the animal feed section, and the remaining goes to as the therapeutic porridge for both infants and adults. So when we pack it, we pack it into this plastic, or we use plastic, or we use as a set for animal feed. We brand it, barcode it. The sealing process, if we use the plastic, we can use this as a sealer. If we use the plastic, then but when we use the sack, we will use this as a sewing machine, just like this. Now, our major challenge now in this whole process is setting up a plant that customizes our porridge to the specific micron that we need, without disturbing any production flow. And also the packaging process should be fully automated. This we are hoping to set it up in a rural setup to develop resilience, since the monkey bread is both therapeutic and also resilient to drought and environmental shocks. Thank you. When we have separated the feed, animal feed from the people feed, we now put each and every byproduct into its specific packaging system. For the porridge, it should be airtight so that it doesn't absorb moisture, so that its shelf life is not reduced. Then for the animal feed, the packaging should also be watertight so that it does not absorb. This stock is almost 8 months old since last year, but it looks like it has been harvested this year or last month. So therefore it means post-harvesting technique is very critical. Now we are doing a control experiment on the effectiveness of the animal feed derived from the monkey bread. The weight is little variance from the normal animal artificial feeds, but the chicken seems to have developed some muscles which are not that fatty, but healthy chickens are growing from this animal feed. And also, as you can see, the droppings, as you can see, the droppings, they also assume the color of the monkey bread, and also they are not that watery like running stomach problem or intestinal problem with the chicken diseases.